Hey everybody, what is going on? Me and Ricky
What's
had a little road trip to Waynesboro, Virginia,
Yeah.
and went up to Verona.
Verona.
My Verona.
It's not your Verona, it's their
Oh,
Verona.
their Verona.
Yeah.
Okay. So, kind of on the way back, gonna stop get some grubbage.
So hungry.
Yeah, and we're in a. Oh my gosh, no!
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not a good idea.
Yeah, you almost saw a wreck right there. That truck almost turned right into that vehicle. So anyway, speed limit is 65. We were going about 45 there for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So
Because these people can't drive because it's raining.
yeah, it's raining. Now I will say, a little while ago we came up to Verona.
Bojangles.
It was massively foggy.
Yeah, really bad.
So I can understand slowing down there, but right here it's fine.
Yeah, it's just 81. That's how it is. This interstate's like crazy. People don't know how to drive.
So we come up here looking for comic books, action figures, Star Wars, G.I. Joe stuff.
Yeah.
I was looking for baseball cards and stuff like that. I didn't find any baseball cards. Well, I found a couple, but it's
you didn't buy
nothing.
any.
It was nothing worth getting. Comic books, a couple comic books.
I didn't buy the single comic this time.
Nerd.
I mean, that would make me a non-nerd.
Yes, revoked nerd.
Revoked nerd. Hey, I bought toys, so I'm still a nerd.
Kind of nerd. nerd on a different branch of the tree.
And they weren't modern.
Yeah, you and your hatred for modern.
I don't hate all modern. I just don't collect
despicable.
it. I have some modern stuff, but for the most part, I'm a vintage guy. That's what I like.
Yeah. So.
Ow, shoot.
Shucky darn, was it?
Is this right?
I don't know.
No, this is not right.
This is driving skills right here.
This is not knowing where we're going.
I think that was the right
No,
answer.
that was 222. We need 221, which is down here. It's the one that takes you to 64.
There's the Cracker Barrel right there. Pancakes.
Pancakes.
If you haven't had the Cracker Barrel pancakes.
Was that Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
That was the Sting Cracker Barrel.
All I know, it is a chef kiss.
You always talk about them pancakes, and then you go and you get meatloaf. Like
I got meatloaf once after having pancakes 2 straight consecutive times.
You needed pancakes one more time.
It is pancakes with cheesecake stuffed in it.
What?
Oh my gosh.
They have those?
Yes.
No, a Cracker Barrel?
Not one, but 2 die for.
Yeah, nice.
It's insanely good. I saw them on the menu the first time. I was like, what is this?
Pancakes with cheesecake
Stuffed in it.
That's like diabetes.
It is. Because the second time I went, I was like, can I just get the diabetes on a plate?
They said, we got you.
She's like, oh, you want the cheesecake stuff, right? Yeah.
Would you like a tub of lard to go with that, sir?
You can't really get but too much of a coronary from that.
Yeah. I mean, a mild one.
Yes, that's right.
Slight stroke.
It's a palpitation.
A palpitation.
A palpitation. Ladies and gentlemen, that is nothing to joke about.
We just did.
Yes.
Yeah. We joke about the uncool and the things that we find funny but are actually really bad to
really
joke
bad.
about.
I will be showing the hauls we got later.
Yeah.
But it is, Ricky got some really cool stuff.
I did.
You did?
I found more I wanted to get, but I wasn't trying to spend that much money today.
The bank did not need to be broken again.
Well, I've been trying to focus more on building my business and selling than actual buying for myself, but that doesn't always work out very well. Which I will say, I haven't bought much the last couple of shows I went to, so this is kind of like my convention spending here. So, not terrible.
Yeah. This is his convention spending, not the van that needed to get repaired. That's not convention spending.
That got spent regardless.
Did you get that fixed back already?
I got it fixed the day, like 3 days after the first show, after Big League.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took it to Hickory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I assumed it was back already.
Oh, yeah.
About the Hickory show.
Yeah,
So,
they I had it towed, and they put it in that Thursday. And on Friday, I got a email stating what it was going to be, like how much it was going to cost, like a breakdown of everything.
A very pretty penny.
Oh, yeah. And $1,290 some dollars, I think, almost $1,300 to get it fixed. But yeah, I mean, I did very well at Big Lake Comic Con as a first-time seller there, and then the following weekend went to Hickory Comic Con and sold there and did pretty good. So it helped, getting that income coming in. But it just kind of, to think about it, saying, well, I could have this much extra money if it wasn't for that. But it's part of it. I mean, that's life.
It's part of business work right there.
Yep. So trying to
Those
build a
unexpected
business.
bills.
It's right now I'm just kind of doing it on the side. I would like to eventually make it a living, but I will hopefully one day soon have a website and a Facebook page and all that nice stuff. It's going to be on the lookout for Plastic Fantastic Collectibles.
It's already on Instagram.
Yep.
So definitely check that out. Link down below.
Oh, you're actually going to put a link up for me. That's so nice.
Oh, it's not going to be a link to this page.
Just
I'm
a
only doing the
random
kidding.
link.
Yes, random link.
It's just a picture of my face on that picture that you just put around everywhere.
Yes, that picture.
This one.
And that's how we wrecked into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's fine. I was looking with one eye.
Hey, I sleep with one eye open.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I often grip my pillow tight.
That sounds like metallic.
Maybe. Oh, drive in, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
So we don't take this exit to go to the food. We take the next one, correct?
If you say so, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I'm over here somewhere.
The Wendy's and the McDonald's over there.
I'm in the dead center of the boondocks.
The dead center.
Here in Waynesboro, which I don't know much about. But hey, look.
Jack.
We've got fog.
It's not as bad as it was coming up the mountain.
We were coming up. We could barely... we probably couldn't have seen the cars in front of us up here.
It was pretty bad.
It was really thick.
It was probably about 20% visibility. It was pretty awful. But we had fun.
We had the funds.
We just acted like we were in the movie The Fog.
Yes. It was exciting.
It was very exciting.
So, anything else for right now?
No, food, and then probably show our haul. I don't know if we find anything else cool on the way back. Then we will stop and possibly buy something else, and we will see. I thought about going out to like Lexington and hitting a little antique spot that I know out there, but I don't know. It's a good hour from here, and we're a good hour and a half from home, so it's going to be a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, they got a McAllister's Deli here. I like McAllister's.
I've eaten there once.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, the one the floors are filthy. They had like stains on the tables. So we ended up actually getting it to go.
Oh. Well, I'm sure if the front part of the restaurant's not clean, the back is perfectly clean where they make your food.
Because normally it's the opposite. Normally the back is filthy and the tables and everything are immaculate.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did want to mention this. Next show for you, I'm going to be there hanging out, is Roanoke Valley Comic Con.
Yes.
That is March, yes.
I want to say 25th, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
I think that's right.
I should know this considering I'm selling there.
If not, I will put in the date right down here, so we'll have it.
Our good friend Christopher Garby.
Yeah, Chris Garby. He puts it on every year. It's a fun show.
It is.
So if you get a chance, definitely come out.
It is at.
Say hello to the Simply Incredible podcast.
Tanglewood.
And Ricky.
Yeah, me.
Tanglewood Mall,
yes.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Yes.
Where's it Salem?
It's Roanoke.
You still in Roanoke right there?
Yes, that's considered Roanoke.
Okay, so
about 5 miles up the road is Salem.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you're in Salem, Roanoke, Bedford, Lynchburg, surrounding areas, Blacksburg, Radford, come on up to the show. Hang out with us.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Buy my stuff.
Or just hang out and meet me.
I think y'all would rather buy my stuff.
Probably.
I got some cool stuff.
Probably.
I mean, I bought it all at one point in time, so it's got to be cool.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
There you go. It's so good that he just wants to get rid of it.
Yeah. That's not exactly true, but okay. I can't have everything. I'm at that point, so space is an issue.
It is. I saw his little room. I was like, good day.
You want which food you want?
I'll let you pick.
All right.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll be back shortly.
All right. Bye. go. Find anything cool?
Lots and lots of games.
Selection is nowhere near as good as it was.
We got over here lots of toys.
Toes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Old school electric games.
What's that? Dark Shadows game. All right, now that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I've ever seen one of those.
Ouija board.
Yep, nope, ain't dealing with that witchcraft.
The devil.
I want that blow up Wolverine up there.
He said he wants to blow up Wolverine.
Yeah, that one. Pretty sweet.
That's cool. Hey,
Well,
Football
it's
Hall of
interesting
Fame
things he has
game.
is the stuff hanging on the walls that he won't sell.
Yeah, like that stand up of Batman back over there.
Uh-huh.
Just random cars in there. Very cool. Like all kinds of weapons and stuff from vintage games.
Weapons, not the weapons.
The old shampoo, soap holders from back in the day.
I remember when that came out, Toys R Us had them, and I was like, there's no way in the world I would ever pay that much for that thing. But now, after you can't get them anymore, I kind of want one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I put it. I guess I could park it in the driveway.
There's Luke and Darth back there fighting.
Yep. Saber. Luke lost the saber. I know that he has like the girl toys and stuff back there, but they're still cool to look at.
Xena, Warrior Princess, and Hercules.
Hercules.
And a big TV.
That's the old school right there.
There's old Star Wars figs. And other kinds of figs. That's cool. Ah, the old cups. G.I. Joe stuff. Sequest.
That's not a line I ever got into.
Alright guys, heading back. The first thing I wanted to show you guys was one, and we went to a couple more stores, got a couple more things. But, see, this is the fog we were talking about earlier.
This shit's bad.
Good gracious.
Oh, I gotta turn.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Where?
So,
Find the exit. There we go.
yeah, there it is. It's right there.
Yeah.
So far having a great time. Always hanging out. Always good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. He's good.
So, we had Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, it was pretty decent. Not bad at all. Daryl got the heart attack special.
I did. No.
I got the slight heart attack special.
I got the diabetic platter.
Oh, yeah.
Get these things straight.
Gotcha.
The stuffed pancakes. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel guilty about it because I'm really trying to cut back on my sugar, and then I get that.
Well, you know, you gotta live a little, man.
Yeah.
What's life without enjoyment?
Yeah. Death.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, gosh, I cannot believe how foggy it is. This is insane.
This is nuts.
I mean, it goes 30 minutes, there's no fog, then all of a sudden you can't see anything.
And we're up in God's country up here.
Gosh. Waitsboro. And then people are stopping.
Oh my goodness, they are really driving slow. Dude, it's not that bad. I mean, yes, you can have like zero visibility, but just guess, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of guess when you start hitting some of the bumping, you'll know you want to correct it a little bit.
Yeah, you want to either go to the right or the left.
I mean, if you bump too much, then you go off the side of this mountain. But you know what? We will be fine.
There's guardrails for a reason. What in the world? Why they just stopped?
I wonder if there's an actual wreck down this way.
No, I think they're trying to turn up there and don't really know what they're doing.
See, you can see like all the great hillside down there. It's lovely.
Yeah, usually like on a clear day, you can see all the way across like Nelson County into Lynchburg. It's pretty neat.
What I really see here is a horror film. This is what I see. Someone's coming out of those woods,
and we'll hatchet.
Yes, and they're killing us all.
Yeah, well, we're in our car, so we're pretty safe. And we're moving.
Yeah. We've never seen in movies where people in the car and we're not safe.
I mean, I will run slap over somebody. I don't care. You look freaky like some wrong turn, dude, you're dead.
You're going to be like the guys in that commercial. Maybe we should get in the running car. No, let's hide behind those chainsaws.
Yeah, the chainsaws. Good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What were you thinking? That commercial cracks me up every day.
And the guy with the chainsaw takes his mask off and he's looking like these
what?
idiots.
Are you kidding?
Like, this is too easy. What kind of sport is this? Like, I don't want to kill these people now. They're too stupid to kill.
It's like, what a waste of my skill.
Exactly.
And if you see that beverage he's drinking, he's only going to drink half of it.
That's not even remotely possibly true.
It's probably almost too warm for you as it is.
It kind of is. Whoa.
We got up to
people. Seriously?
We got up to almost 25 miles per hour. Now we're at a dead stop again.
Why are we at a dead stop?
You know what? Let's look at those creepy woods again.
It does look like something on like Sleepy Hollow.
I'm telling you.
Like
that. But anyway, we'll be showing you guys the haul we got. Talk about some of the, let's just talk about the stores we went to today.
Okay. So the first place we went to, the whole purpose of the trip was to go to Waynesboro. There is a place there called the Tubular Toy Box.
Tubular.
And they specialize mainly in like older 80s, 90s toys. They do have some modern, but for the most part, they're trying to keep it vintage because the owners are both, what in their like late 30s, early 40s, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm guessing they would be 90s kids. They did really appreciate the 80s stuff too, so they usually have a fair amount of that. But I had saw where, this has been like 3 or 4 months ago, they posted online that they had picked up a good haul of lunch boxes. And one of them stuck out to me was the Star Wars Return of the Jedi metal lunchbox from back in the day with the thermos. And from the pictures, it was one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. So I messaged them and said, hey, what are y'all asking for that? They told me. I was like, cool. I was like, I want it, but I don't want you to have to worry about shipping it because they don't do a whole lot of shipping. They mainly like to do in-store. So I was like, I'll get up there in the next month or two. Can you save it for me? And they were like, yeah, it's cool. So I have not been able to get up there. It's literally been like 4 months, and it's been that busy that I haven't had a chance to get up there. So decided that today would be a good day for a road trip to go there, which is, it's not a bad trip. It's an hour and 15 minutes from Lynchburg, something like that. Not terrible. So in the midst of that, talking to them, I had a 2008 Star Wars Millennium Falcon Legacy Edition that I do love it, but it's huge and it's taking up a lot of space in my comic and toy room. So
you basically filled up the trunk.
Yeah, it was pretty big. So I messaged them and talked to them about maybe trading that plus some cash for, whatever, for that lunchbox, and they were like, yeah, we could do that. So we worked out a deal and went up there and took it to them. And of course, while I was there, I found quite a few things that I wanted. So I ended up giving them, cash, but it's all good.
Yeah, I should have done some video while I was in there. It's a really fun store.
It is a lot.
Lots of vintage stuff.
Yep. They have like some of the old arcade games from back in the early 90s, like the Star Wars arcade game that you sit in.
Yeah.
They've got
I was upset that wasn't on.
Game. Yeah, they normally have them on, so I don't know why they didn't today.
Well, maybe they should just got there and just unplugged them in.
Well, they had stuff sitting on them and they were kind of covered up, so I don't know if they're having issues with them not working now. It's been a while since I've been up there. It's honestly probably been a year since I've been there. So, anyway, that was the purpose of the trip, and we were going to go to a place called Gino's Treasures, which is kind of like a thrift store slash pawn shop that they have in that area, and it's apparently closed since I've been there the last time, so we didn't get to do that. So we thought while we were close, we were within 20 to 30 minutes of Verona. We went to the Factory Antique Mall. It is the largest antique mall on the East Coast. Very, very big place. If you wanted to look at everything that was there, it would easily take you a couple of days to be able to walk the entire building.
Definitely huge.
So we went there, looked around. Daryl got a couple of things. I didn't end up picking anything up there. I kind of felt like the pricing was fairly high on a lot of things, which is kind of how it usually rolls with antique
And that's
stores.
probably why I bought some things.
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, I don't mind overpaying. But no, I think the things that you got, you actually paid a pretty good price
I think I paid a fair deal on
Yeah, I think you did too, yeah. So from there, we were like, all right, we'll head back. We'll find something to stop and eat at. And we went to Cracker Barrel at 8, and then we just went to Target. And
Books A Million,
which they have millions of books, but no comics anymore, folks.
That was upsetting.
I'd heard that they were going to stop selling comics, but I hadn't been in one of them for so long, I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, they used to have the fried pie exclusives.
Yes.
That's what they called them.
Yep, and I've actually bought quite a few of those fried pie exclusives, and they were pretty cool books.
Yeah.
But we did that, and time is just sneaking up on us, so we're on the way back now. I can't be gone so long because I got to get home and take care of my dog.
Take care of the wolves.
Yep, make sure she's good so she doesn't urinate all over my house.
Hey, it ain't my house.
I know.
That's you problem.
That's a me problem, not a you problem. But yeah, it was a pretty fun day. I kind of wish we had a little bit more time to go and try to hit a few more places. I would have actually liked to have gone to Harrisonburg while we were that close. I want to say Harrisonburg is only like 30 minutes from Verona. So they've got a store there, a comic shop called
Nice little pond over there.
The Secret Lair. The guy who runs the place is really nice. I've talked to him quite a few times. He's actually really good, close friends with Rob, the guy who does Moving Pictures Comics. We see him at comic shows all the time. They're really close friends, and he was the one that actually told me about the shop. So my daughter used to go to JMU before she transferred back to Lynchburg, and whenever I would go up there to visit, I would always go to the shop, and always found some amazing stuff there. So I think we're going to have to plan another trip up this way soon and just leave a little earlier in the day. Maybe get up into Harrisonburg first and work our way back. That'd be pretty sweet. I want to say that there's a gaming store in Harrisonburg as well. Was it in Harrisonburg? I believe it was. It was a gaming store in Harrisonburg that has tons of action figures and statues and things like that too. They even have a life-size Darth Vader statue that looks exactly like the 3 3/4 figure from the original line. It's the straight arms. It has the saber and his arm comes up. Yeah, I tried very hard to get them to sell me that one the last time I was there. They would not do it. They were limited edition statues that pretty much was just for retailer purchase years ago. So I want to say maybe it was even like a Gentle Giant thing. I'm pretty sure it was a Gentle Giant statue thing, but yeah, that was a pretty cool spot. Those are the only two places I know of in Harrisonburg that have anything up our alley as far as collectibles and stuff. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to go back when we have more time and do all that. So yeah, that was how the day has progressed.
Yep. Been a good fun day.
It was. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, so I also want to take a trip to Lexington soon. There's a antique store there called Duke's Antiques. He's always got a booth somewhere that's got some sort of comics. And then there's a toy dealer that has 2 booths there. He does pretty much strictly vintage toys. A few modern things thrown in, but the name of the booth is Mr. Beard. It's kind of funny to me. His logo is just a guy with a beard. You don't see a face, you just see the beard.
Just the beard.
Just the beard. It's pretty funny. I picked up a couple of boxed G.I. Joe items from there about a year ago and haven't really been back since, so it'd be nice to go and see what else he has there. But yeah, And it all can be kind of like done as far as like drive time. It's all within like 2 hours of each other. So, you know, once we get up in the area, it's pretty easy to get to everything else. But it does eat up a good part of the day, the driving of it.
It's a fun day.
It is cool.
Talking the smack and the whatnot.
Exactly. We'll have some shows coming up soon that we're going to be at, either sell or like just go and chill and buy it. We got Roanoke Valley Comic Con, like we talked about, that's coming up. What was the one that Andy was talking about that we should come out to? Was it somewhere?
It was
Winston-Salem.
Yeah, it was right around Winston-Salem. Yeah.
That's not this coming Sunday, but the following.
Yeah.
I might try to see if I can squeak a day off.
March
of work
13th, I believe is what he said.
Yeah, something like that. 12th or 13th.
And the 13th, Friday again. Isn't it a Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
Because I thought February was Friday the 13th, and then March would also be Friday the 13th.
Look it up on your phone.
Well, I can't because I'm actually recording something right now.
You can't do two things at one time on your phone?
No.
Oh, look, it's because you got an iPhone.
All right, let me see you record something and also be looking stuff up.
I mean, I can't. I'm driving right now.
Because your camera would be working, so therefore you could look at the screen and everything.
I don't need to look at the screen.
Because you can't.
The screen's looking at me.
Poor screen.
That screen is blessed. Look at his face.
Poor baby.
So, as y'all can tell, got a pretty smooth head today. A lot of my videos, I've let stuff grow out a little bit too much, but it's a funny story.
Oh.
I have this thing, it's an electric shaver that's, you know, like palm sized. And that's what I usually shave my head with, so it does leave stubble, which is what I want. I don't want it to be like real smooth. Well, I got halfway
through. This is feeling a whole lot like a TMI story, but go ahead.
I got halfway through shaving my head this morning and it died. Like, just stopped because it's like rechargeable. And it will not work while you are charging it. So I'm like, yeah, okay, what am I gonna do? So I razor shave my head, and I never do because I don't like how it feels. So I'm kind of weirded out by it. It's like, it feels like chicken skin. It's very strange to me. I don't like it. Funny. Like raw chicken skin, it feels weird. I don't like it. Yeah, so that's why the head's a little shinier today than normal.
I'm going out on a limb here and say no one would have noticed that.
I mean, maybe. It's hard to say.
I don't think. If you noticed that before he mentioned it, leave a comment.
Yeah.
I'm going out on a limb and saying I get no comments.
It's probably me being self-conscious about it more than anything. But, yeah. So
I thought you were going to talk about your ear hair. I didn't think you were going to talk about that.
Oh, man, no. We ain't talking about my ear hair on YouTube.
Yeah, he put a hoodie on and you could feel the ear hair.
I was just like, oh my God, I can feel my ear hair on the sides of my hoodie. I said, that's not good. I need to shave that. I let it go too long sometimes. You know, you're getting old when you have to worry about your ear hair.
That's one of the signs, one of the many, many signs of old age.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
So for all y'all that don't know like how old we are or whatever, I want y'all to leave in the comments, how old do you think we actually are? Like, just from looking at us, how old?
They already know my age.
Have you already told them?
Oh yeah, they have many times.
Okay, well I haven't really discussed it on here. I am younger than Daryl, but
well, see, now you spoiled it.
I want
you spoiled it.
I don't look older than you. I'm just saying.
Are you kidding me?
No, I don't.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I look a lot younger than you do, Daryl.
It's like Ricky and Tutankhamun hanging out.
All right, if you had to guess, you yourself,
Tutankhamun,
how old would you really think?
Well, if I guess, then they'll have a guess.
That is true. We'll talk about that later.
Yes. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I actually know.
You pretty sure you actually know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. So, you have any interesting stories to add to that for your day?
I could not feel my ear hair at all today. So, I got that going for me. As you can tell, I didn't shave today.
You shave like once a year.
No, like 3 times a year. Anything more than that is just redundant.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it. I haven't grown a full beard but one time in my life, and I really did not care for it. I just don't like how it felt. It was very itchy.
At some time, we're going to relate all this back to comics, so you guys better hang on to that.
I don't think any of this is going to relate back to comics.
And they all went.
Unless we say something like, and speaking of which, you remember that episode or that issue of Fantastic Four when Reed Richards was growing that beard and it was itchy?
That time when
the time in Bank Camp?
That time when Spock He had a goatee because that was evil Spock.
Oh, that was great.
So there you go. That was Bizarro Spock.
Bizarro Spock.
So me
Love
without a beard is Bizarro Daryl. It's really not much of a difference.
You just not very smart, Daryl.
Consistent Bizarro.
Consistent Bizarro. You are bizarre. It's all right. I like weird people, so that's why we're friends.
Look at that little house. That's a nice little house.
It's a log cabin.
I don't know. You guys probably didn't get to see that.
Probably not.
I tried. I made an effort.
I tried.
Solid effort.
I don't think so.
Man, this road, I don't like this road.
It takes forever.
It really does.
2-lane roads are the devil. I don't understand why it has to be this way. They
Going
should
from
be able to widen
Bedford
it.
to Lynchburg, we used to go on 221.
Yeah.
That road is brutal. It's the
At
speed
least
limit
there's
is 40.
places there you can pass though.
Yeah, but every time you get to those spots, people are coming the other way.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm always stuck behind that one car going 35.
Yeah. And they're usually old and eating prunes going down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Eating their prunes.
Now we get to turn again.
Not again. Now we're getting on another 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Or we could just go through the mountains.
We could go to Piney River.
Yeah, I grew up around Piney River, so that was actually a lot of fun. I did a lot of camping up that way.
Bunch of hippies.
On the big Piney and the little Piney.
Bunch of hippies.
Yeah, hippies. I do know how.
Now I will say this at the Tubular Toy store,
Tubular Toolbox.
toy box, they did have a Tomb Raider figure, Laura Croft. I was like, man, I want to get that, and I passed on it, and I kind of wish I'd have gotten it. Yeah, it's okay.
And they had a vintage 1980, I want to say it was 1982.
That was awesome too.
Star Wars Return of the Jedi R2-D2 bank, still sealed, never been opened. I have a Darth Vader of the same series. They made a Darth Vader, an R2-D2, a C-3PO, and then a couple other characters. I can't remember the other ones right offhand, but I'd never seen one in the wild before. I'd actually never seen one on the internet, so I came close to buying it. It was a little more than I wanted to spend. It was actually right at retail of what I was finding when I was looking it up on eBay, so it was fairly priced. It was priced fairly well, but I was like, I'm already spending this amount of money. I really should not do it, and now I'm kind of regretting not getting it. But
I mean, what I liked about it, it was still in box.
Yes.
It was beat up. The box was beat up a little bit, but
yeah.
I mean, not overly bad.
No, not for something that's how many years old
Yeah,
now?
like 40 years old.
Yeah, a 40-year-old.
Oh, that nice little river right there. That's nice.
And all it had was corner edge wear. It wasn't bad at all.
I mean, I would go with the shelfware. That's what I would call it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's bumped into other toys at some point in time on the shelf of the store. But yeah, I mean, I regret leaving that one. But there was quite a few cool things there that I left that I wanted to get. They had a couple of G.I. Joe vehicles loose that I would consider getting, and I decided last minute not to. They had...
Yeah, we're trying to be more picky about our pickups now.
Yeah, they had a like 70s, no, it was 80s, I guess, early 80s General Lee, like just one of the plastic car General Lees. I thought about getting that, and then there was a couple of other like Jurassic Park things. Like I thought about getting into collecting Jurassic Park stuff, and I've got some of the loose dinosaurs from the first series, but that stuff's just so pricey when you start with the first movie. If you get into the later ones, it's not as bad. But I don't know. I collect so many things. I'm trying to be more particular about what I'm collecting now, and that way I can focus and actually get the things that fit with the collection better.
It's really difficult because like my collecting, like yours, is like branched out to various areas.
Yep.
You know, comic books, action figures, sports cards. Toys, pops, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to kind of rein it in a little bit, because I mean, with money being tighter now, it's tougher.
It is.
So,
but also, when you find that it's too good to be true deal on a lot of things, even if it doesn't fit in the collection, it's hard to pass on that kind of stuff. I mean, the R2-D2 would have fit right in with what I collect, but it's a merch item, so as much as I really like the merch stuff for these lines, they made merch of everything. They made toothbrush holders, they made calendars, pens, and you know, trapper keepers, and I mean, just
The soap bottles and shampoo bottles.
Right, puzzles,
which are really
everything.
cool.
I mean, if I wanted to be like a true, I gotta have it all collector for Star Wars, I could fill up a house with stuff from the original 3 movies.
Yep.
So I'm trying to be a little bit more picky and say, okay, do I spend $110 on this R2-D2 bank, or do I take that $110 and buy a couple of really nice figures for the collection that I don't have? You know, that's kind of where I'm at. Or
now you want that R2?
Huh?
You want that R2?
I do want it. And
no, here's why I like that.
Message them and tell them just to put it to the side.
Here's why I really like that. You don't see it.
Right. It's not something you see.
I mean, a lot of the figures are hard to find, but you kind of see them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some that are just you don't find at all.
Well, it's like like the Star Wars Last 17 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Last 17 figures made in the original line, and they all came with like the little coins and.
Yep.
Well, those ones didn't sell that well, so they're harder to find now than the other figures. And people pay big money for a lot of these. Well, you still see them all the time. Like, I can't scroll through Facebook with all these buy-sell groups that I have now without seeing at least 4 or 5 Last 17 figures through my pages every single time.
Yep.
And even today, I go into this store where it's a little small store in a small town, and you're not expecting to see that kind of stuff, but they had a Last 17 Monoman with the staff in the sealed baggie that it came in there for sale. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, did not expect that. It's cool, but I see that more than I see that bank. So yes, I probably should have gotten the bank, but yeah, I don't know.
Here's the thing. This may be the first time. This might be the first time I didn't be like, no, go ahead. Go ahead, get it. It's your money, not mine. Go ahead, spend it.
He usually tries to talk me
I did
into
not
a
do
lot
that
of
today.
things. He did not.
And you know what? Coin flip, he did not do that to me today.
No, I didn't push you at all. The only thing that I said you definitely should probably try to get was the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all will see the cards.
Yes.
2 kinds of cards. Some sets of cards and a pack of cards that back when we had a shop back in the day, this was a box of cards that I never saw, so I just got 1 pack out of that box, and I was like, wow, I did not see those back in the day.
I'm really surprised you didn't buy more than the 1 pack.
What?
I would want to put a set together.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pay $3.50 a pack.
Yeah, because that would be right much for a full box.
Yeah, when you try to get a whole box of them, yeah. I might be able to get a whole box of them online cheaper.
Maybe you should look those up.
Yeah, but I'm busy again right now.
Oh, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm watching you not know how to drive.
I do know how to drive.
You could have got in front of those vehicles.
Why would I need to?
Because I said so.
I don't care what you say.
I do what I want.
I know you do what you want, but it doesn't make it right.
You know, I just realized that Walton's Mountain's back that way. I've never been to Walton's Mountain.
So it's not the real original Walton's Mountain. It's kind of like somebody's made it to be like Walton's Mountain.
There's another log cabin that you guys probably did not see.
The Walton Mountain books were based off of a place that is around here.
Are you telling me Ike Gotsy's store was not up there?
No.
Well, dang, that's just flat out lying to the public.
You reached deep for that one.
Ike Gotsy.
You reached really deep for that one.
Well, that's not really about the only thing I knew on there, except for the sisters that was on the show.
The blind one.
No,
That was blind.
I think they were just old.
No, that was a Little House on the Prairie. Never mind. Had a blind girl.
Yeah. That's what I was on the prairie.
She was always scared of everything because she was blind.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that I blame her because it's pretty scary. But
I mean,
that's really the only thing I remember about that show. And Michael Landon. That's
Michael Landon, his fabulous hair.
Yeah.
Back in the olden
definitely
days.
in the 1800s, people had kept their hair like that.
I mean, how much product did he have in his hair? Like, oh my goodness.
He was using sheep grease at that point. Yeah, let's grind up this sheep's skin over here and make some hair
honey,
product.
I'm going out there and give the horses for a while, and she comes back with fabulous hair.
Oh, right.
I don't know, yada, yada, yada. He's got great hair.
Wow. I can't believe you're putting this on this family-oriented show.
What? He was, he cleans the horse and gets a little wet in the hair.
Yeah, that's not what you were talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
I mean,
You're a
farms.
terrible person.
Farms.
Farms. this is not the worst thing that can happen on a farm.
Yeah. Goat cheese.
Goat cheese. Gross.
The worst thing that could happen on a farm.
Yeah.
Is the goat cheese.
The goat cheese. You ever had goat milk fresh from a goat?
No.
Oh man, it's really weird. Like, you drink milk, you're expecting it to just be like cold and it tastes like cow, and this totally is hot and it does not taste like cow. Goat milk that's
Well,
fresh
I'm
out of the
going
goat.
out on a limb. If it comes straight out, it's not going to be cold.
No, it's not.
I
It's
mean,
very
unless
much warm.
the goat is dead and they had it in a freezer.
Frozen goat milk.
Frozen goat milk.
Froze the goat.
That's actually that's goat cream. It's
Yeah.
goat ice cream.
Goat ice cream. Yeah,
I
growing
hope
up,
everyone stuck around for that.
Yeah. By this point, everybody's just like, "Oh my God, will y'all shut up?" Fast forward.
Yeah, speaking of goats, remember on SNL when Jim Brewer was Goat Boy?
Yes. then he got big.
If you don't know, look up Jim Brewer Goat Boy. It's priceless. Loved it.
Tell me that guy is not a freaking drug addict. It just you can look at him and tell you.
No.
He has got to be a drug addict.
No. He did a movie about marijuana, so you know he's not actually.
Oh yeah.
Him and Dave Chappelle?
And Chappelle, yeah.
No.
And the what's the other guy's name?
Yeah, him.
The Killer Bee. What is his name?
The one that actually was in jail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, him.
Yeah, that guy. If you know who that guy is without looking it up, down below.
I never remember his name.
Yeah. He was the other guy.
He was the other guy. Jim Brewer is hilarious though.
When he does his stuff like AC/DC Metallica,
Oh, it's so
it
good.
is spot on. It's
It
like,
is.
like, how can a human do that? And it's awesome.
Yeah, he's a talented man.
He is.
All those drugs helped him.
He ain't do no drugs.
He's doing all kinds of drugs.
You know, maybe he had something for high blood pressure or something, but that's it.
I don't think he's
That's it.
sniffing cocaine off
All I'm gonna say,
butts.
all I'm gonna say is alleged, and I had nothing to do with it. If you know anyone's offended, right there, Plastic Fantastic Toys. Send any legal notices right there.
Jim Brewer, you're a drug addict.
Oh my gosh! Again, I would never.
I don't know. I think he's just a very happy guy. Let's
Yes.
put it that way.
Yes. And he looks sleepy a lot.
Yeah, and he smells of marijuana really badly.
Have you smelled him?
I have.
I
Through
mean,
the
it's-
TV. That's
it's
how
called-
much he smokes.
It's called cologne.
It's marijuana cologne.
Marijuana cologne,
Yeah.
which I'm still working on the back to comic books. Old comic book cologne.
You want to smell like old books?
Yes.
You think that'd be a turn on for a woman? Probably not.
You know, now that I think about it, we'll make old comic book perfume for women because a lot of us nerds would be like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, but then women probably would not want us.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be putting the perfume on if they didn't. So
You know, it's a
Yeah.
double-edged sword.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say if us guys are putting on
This smells like
cologne
a
that
stale
smells like
old book.
comics, we might just attract other comic book nerd
Yeah.
guys.
Well, you know what? If you're selling comic books and stuff,
That's actually pretty smart.
that's where the market truly is.
That's where the market truly is. Hey, we're almost to my old store
Yeah.
in the big town of
Don't you
Livingston.
miss it?
Not really. Like if
should.
I was by myself, I'd probably stop by and say hi to folks, but I'm not doing that today.
Go in and go, guess who's back?
They'd be like, "Why are you here?" No, I haven't been back down here but one time since I left the store, and that was to pick up something I left. So,
Your belongings.
well, I needed it as my ABC license name for the board up front.
Yep.
And by law, you have to have it posted, and they're
Yep.
going to have to order me another one, so I just took the one from down here. But I forgot to bring it with me. My dad works down here in this area too. He's a mechanic.
Oh, grease monkey.
He's already gone though. He don't work this late.
Oh.
He's gone by like 3:30 every day.
Man,
Well, he comes in like 6 or 6:30 in the
I
morning.
mean, my work day starts at about, and then it ends right
2
around.
years ago, yeah.
And so then my day's over.
Get a job, you hippie.
Hey, I got long hair.
You do. You need a haircut,
Yeah.
Santa Claus. You and your luscious mane.
Luscious. Yeah, it's luscious all around except the top.
You get a snort on that one. That's great. Might have to drive through Amherst real quick though and see if Dude is here.
Amherst?
Yeah, so there is a antique store in Amherst. Warehouse Finds.
Yeah, we've been there before.
And the guy there is super nice. I actually bought some of his childhood toys.
Super.
They found a couple big boxes of their childhood stuff and wanted to get rid of it, so I bought some from him. Well, he keeps eyes open for me, and I went to the store last week, and he said, I don't get to go very often, but I ended up being in Amherst last week, so I went by, and he said that the town sheriff actually approached him about buying a bunch of his old toys from when he was a kid, thought maybe that he did that kind of thing. He said, no, he said, I don't really buy that stuff from my store, but he says, I know a guy. He says, I don't have his number, which he didn't at the time, so I gave him my number when I was there and told him if he could get in contact with the sheriff and let him know to give me a call, I will come and look at the stuff. So hopefully that pans out. I just don't know if I haven't gotten the call yet, so I don't know if he's even seen him or been able to talk to him yet.
So he's going to see Sheriff Roscoe Coltrane.
Yeah, hopefully he's not like Sheriff Roscoe
Boss Hog.
There's Hog. Cletus.
How you doing?
Yeah. So I don't know, we might cruise through Amherst real quick and see if they're open. He has weird hours.
All right, coming up next will be the reveal of what we got today.
The haul.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now what you've all been waiting for hours and hours
It seemed like hours
video and us rambling. All right, Ricky.
Hi.
He's got lots of bags. They're
all right,
everywhere.
so this is what I originally went to go get.
See, that's awesome.
Look at how beautiful this thing is. Which it's pretty amazing. The inside,
straight out of 1983.
It really is. Look at how clean the inside of this thing is.
There's no rust in it.
None. And it's got the thermos.
I mean, back in the day, they came in bubble wrap too.
I don't think they did, but
he bought it for the Ewok. That's the only reason he got it.
I really did. Y'all all know how much I love Ewoks.
They've actually seen it on the videos, yes.
Yeah, I know. So that was the original reason we went to the Tubular Toy Box. And then while I was there, I traded in that Legacy Millennium Falcon and for store credit, and I ended up getting this vintage G.I. Joe Fang. I've been looking for one that doesn't have a broken roll bar, which is this piece. That is broken, but all in all, I think it'll still display well until I can find one of these. It's one of the better looking ones I've found. I got tired of looking for a perfect one, so there we go. I got some kind of, I don't know what that is. It came in the bag.
Anyway, I had no idea what that was.
And then I've been looking for one of these for a while. It's the vintage Rancor monster. I wanted a boxed one, but the main thing I wanted was one that the arms still stay up, and these are in good shape, and it's got the mouth.
The mouth still moves.
The lever still moves. It's got a little bit of wear on one of the teeth here, but not terrible. So I'm glad I picked that up.
See, on Froggy Flips the other day, he got one. I was like, man, I forgot about how cool those were.
They really are. And then they had these still sealed. I have all of these records with the books, but I wasn't sure if I had a sealed one of this one, so I just went ahead and picked it up. If I've got it, I'll just put it in with my sale stuff.
They had two of them.
They did.
And I got one, and I pointed out to him, I was like, hey man, they have another one.
Spoiler alert.
Well, I mean, you've already showed it.
Yeah, whatever. So then they had some great G.I. Joe figures. I got a Major Blood figure with file card.
Nice. One of these that he got that I really do want.
This one I've been looking for, so it's the 1986 mail-away fridge with the mail-away card.
That's one I want.
Which is great. It's got his football. I mean, it's complete. He's beautiful. I mean, he barely looks like he's been played with. The paint's
William the
great.
Refrigerator Perry is beautiful.
Yeah, he is very beautiful. And then I've been looking for a really nice Outback figure. So they had this one with the file card.
Nice.
I am on the hunt. If anybody sees one for a decent price, I want the UK exclusive Tiger Force Outback figure. If you find one, they are very, very high when you find them complete. So if you happen to find one, message Daryl. or you can hit me up on Instagram, Plastic Fantastic Collectibles, and shoot me a message and say, hey, I saw this, and that way I can try to track one down. I appreciate the help. And then I got this Superpowers Robin figure.
I didn't even know. So you picked that up.
Beautiful cape. You don't see them like this very often. I actually have this figure already, but I didn't have the cape, so I went ahead and picked it up, and it's still got the karate chopping action. Yeah, you push the button and yeah. So it's yeah, the Cobra Kai. But that was, I think, all of my haul. I did end up picking up, we went by Target, and I ended up getting something for our friend David. He's collecting the WWF Ultimate figures from there. They had a Target exclusive Randy Macho Man Savage. Got that for him, and I've been picking up some of these classified figures, and I ended up getting this one for me. It's a bazooka, Tiger Force bazooka. These, I believe, are Target exclusives as well. So I've kind of been picking those up. And then that is, and then there was more. And I think that's actually it for me. Pretty sure. Let me look, make sure. Yeah, that's it. So I got more today than I was expecting to get. I actually was not expecting to get any of the stuff besides the thing, but that's the bombs. But I was like, okay, you know, I can't pass up a lot of this cool stuff. Some of those figures are too pristine to pass on, so I was like, yeah, I gotta get those. And this Rancor, I mean,
that's pretty awesome.
Close up. I eat your face.
We gotta
eat your face.
Get under the door and push the button and crash him.
Oh no, we don't want to kill him.
I will crush him.
I will crush you, like the bug that you are. All right, let's see what Daryl got.
I'm trying to crush your head. I crush your head.
That's not weird at all.
Well, you see, what's the name of that show back in the day? With those guys on it was funny.
That show with them guys. I've seen a lot of shows with them guys.
Oh, I think it's different guys that you're thinking of.
Possibly.
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall. I actually never watched that show.
Oh. Yeah.
It was not a thing for me back in the day.
He doesn't like comedy.
I do like comedy. All right, you ready?
Hang on to that. All right.
So hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is now the Ricky Terry show.
That's when everything ended. Life was over as we know it.
Whatever.
Let's see.
Why do you have to rifle through them? Just show them.
Put them in order.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, we start off with number 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Here's on the half shell.
Yep, got the complete set. Got stickers and everything in the back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they even put a wrapper in there.
Now that's pretty sweet.
See?
I like that.
So, got series first movie. I believe this is it the Secret of These? I think this. Yep. Nope. That's actually 3. This one's 2. Very important. You gotta do things in order.
There's Super Shredder, or is that just Shredder? That's just Shredder.
Yeah. Yep. The Secret of the Ooze. Now the real question is Vanilla Ice in here.
Should be like one of the last cards.
Really?
If he's in there.
Yeah, I can't believe you know that well.
Yeah. Because I want to say it's the Ninja Rap card. Isn't there a Ninja Rap card?
I don't know. If he's in the regular set, then he's in it.
Because it's Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
See, and a wrapper's included.
That's pretty awesome.
Better there are 2 wrappers. Vanilla Ice being the other. And last but not least, this is the third movie.
What was the name of the third one?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
It was the something about time, wasn't it?
I honestly don't remember what it was called. I just
It
thought
should tell you on the back if they have the wrapper in it.
Oh, the wrapper. There it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
If any of y'all know what the name of that movie was.
I mean, I
comment.
legitimately only remember being called 3. But all kinds of awesome cards there.
It wasn't like Lost in Time or something like that. It was something like that.
Nothing that I know of.
All right, well.
But anyway,
Anywho.
those 3, pretty awesome. I got what I think is a pretty decent deal on those.
Yeah.
Not a Ricky Terry great deal, but I got a decent deal.
I mean, for them being complete sets, I think you did well.
Hey, I got one too. Yeah.
I'm not special.
Yeah. Special ed.
Don't you talk about yourself.
Look,
like that.
I even got a business card.
I got 2 of those.
Oh.
Thank you.
Got one of these.
You copied me.
But look, mine has a back to it. Yours apparently didn't.
Mine did have a back.
Did y'all see it? But I saw it first, and I was like, hey, man.
He pointed it out, so I had to grab one too.
So who's been like who?
Nobody.
Okay, then they had a set of Masters of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's a 6-issue set from DC. So I went ahead and picked up that 6-issue set.
It's really great art.
I thought that was pretty cool. I wonder who did the artiste on here. Philip Tan, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe Philip Tan?
Maybe.
And the pack I bought, and I'll be opening this up later, because we had a baseball card shop. We had all kinds of non-sport cards as well back in the 90s. And I did not even know this existed. And it is The Last Action Hero.
Which is very, very sweet.
I loved this movie back in the day. And to me, it still holds up. A lot of people don't like it anymore. But I think it's great. You got AC/DC music in it. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. So that will be opening up later.
All right.
In a galaxy near you. And 2 more books. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all you got.
No, I got out cheap today.
Yeah, I wouldn't say cheap.
I got out cheap.
Compared to what you normally spend, yeah.
I got out cheap. I picked this up. Star Wars number 105. Slowly getting closer to having that last issue. I can't find a 107 for a good price yet, but pretty cool. Good glare. Good glare.
Yeah.
Always gotta love a good glare on stuff.
That's awesome.
And at the same booth, this was at the Verona Antique.
Factory Antique Mall.
Ooh. So I picked up another Star Wars Treasury Edition. It's the first one. He had a second one, but I think that one was overpriced compared to the first one.
Mm-hmm. They were priced the same.
Yeah, both of them were
was
priced the same. This one's got a little bit of wear on the spine, but looks really, really good.
Yep.
It's better than the one I have at home, so yeah.
I've got 2 copies of it at home, and both of them were not as good as this one, so that was a good
So I
pickup.
went ahead and picked that up. And that is my little haul for today. A lot of fun stuff.
It was.
Fun trip. Hanging out. Always a good time.
I didn't kill him, so, you know, y'all are welcome.
Yeah, I mean, he almost wrecked many a time. You guys...
Not almost wrecked.
You guys were a witness to one time he almost wrecked.
How?
I mean, you almost ran right into the rear end of somebody because they slowed down.
But I slowed down too and didn't
Yeah,
hit them.
yeah, I mean,
so it's
yeah,
not
everyone was yelling and scared.
I think you might have been yelling and scared because you're a pansy.
Sir, we don't speak that way.
Pansy.
But anyway, anything else?
No, it's been a fun day. I really needed this, so I've been focusing way too much on the selling aspect here recently and trying to get ready for these shows, and have not really had a chance to like do for me lately and like hang out with the friends, just, you know, doing things. So it was really awesome to be able to go on this road trip. It was refreshing, much needed.
Yeah, hopefully we can go next Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday?
It's a Sunday show, he said.
Next Sunday.
It's, Sunday after next.
And so hopefully we can get out there and go to that. That'd be awesome.
I'm hoping. I think that's the week that my boss starts his vacation, so I might not be able to go, but I'm going to try to get it worked out.
You know, you make them work.
Make who work?
You make your boss work.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
he's going to be on vacation.
There's a
he's
thought
my
that
boss,
counts.
So,
There's a thought that counts. But
I still have to pay bills, so I still have to have that job.
check out Ricky's link to his Instagram, Plastic Fantastic Toys. That'll be down below.
I haven't uploaded much of anything in a while, but I'm really going to try to start getting back on that here pretty soon.
If you guys have any G.I. Joe figures or stuff, or
Star Wars,
Star
Masters
Wars
of the
stuff.
Universe,
Yeah.
Transformers,
Mhm.
anything from the late 70s to 80s to 90s, early 2000s. I'll do some early 2000s stuff.
He
but
doesn't
yeah.
want 2000s because he frowns upon newer stuff. He only wants vintage.
I do really want to
He
focus more on the vintage because
frowns.
that's my love. That's what
I
I really
mean,
like.
his name.
No, I don't do that. Dude, all day he's been making fun of me because every time we get to a movie, there's nothing to call or stuff. My nose is fine. And he's like, or she said, just fine. And it's like, it is just fine. It's not what I'm looking for.
He's a vintage snob.
No, I'm not a snob.
Just
I am.
snobby.
I like played with condition on things. I don't necessarily have to have a mint condition, so it's not a snobby in my book. So,
But anyway, that's all we got again. Check out his channel. Check out all my other videos. Check out my disc golf channel. If you guys made it this long, you are the awesome.
hey, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. I know it was a long video, but we had fun.
Plus one.
Yeah.
You guys, have a incredible day.